Hello everyone, I'm so glad you're joining me today. Today we're taking a journey across the United States, through its incredible and ever-changing weather. The US is huge, stretching from the Atlantic to the Pacific, and that means it has almost every type of climate you can imagine, from icy tundras to sun-soaked beaches. One day you could be skiing on a snowy mountain in Colorado, and the very next, swimming in the warm ocean waters of Florida or California. Imagine a country where one part is buried in snow while another basks in sunshine, all at the same time. In the north, winters are cold and snowy, with people bundling up in thick coats. In the south, they're mild and pleasant, perfect for a stroll outside. The East Coast gets big rainstorms and even hurricanes, while the West can be very dry, with deserts and droughts. This mix of weather happens all year round, making every region unique and giving each place its own personality. Weather shapes how people live, what they wear, when they plant crops, even how they build their homes to stay comfortable and safe. A house in Florida, built to stay cool and withstand storms, looks very different from one in snowy Minnesota, designed to keep out the cold. Understanding American weather helps us understand the country itself and the people who call it home. So, let's get our weather maps out and begin our journey together, exploring the skies above. We'll explore hot, sunny spots, cold, snowy places, rainy regions, and dry deserts, each with its own story to tell. We'll even talk about big storms like hurricanes and how they can change life in an instant. By the end, you'll see just how diverse and fascinating American weather really is, and why it's always a topic of conversation. It's a big topic, but we'll take it one step at a time, making it easy and fun to understand. Ready to see what the sky has in store across this great land? Let's dive in and discover the wonders above us. From snow to sunshine, rain to drought, every day brings a new weather story, and no 2 days are ever quite the same. The forecast is always changing, and that's what makes it so interesting and exciting to follow. Let's begin our weather adventure and see what surprises the American skies have in store for us. Why does the US have so many types of weather? It's a question that surprises many people, especially visitors who experience everything from blizzards to heat waves, sometimes in the same week. The answer starts with its size. The United States is one of the largest countries in the world, covering a vast area. America stretches thousands of miles east to west and north to south, crossing many lines of latitude and climate zones. The southern states are closer to the equator, so they're warmer year-round, with long, hot summers and mild winters. Geography also plays a big role. Mountains, plains, and long coastlines all shape the weather in unique ways. Mountains can block rain, creating dry areas called rain shadows, while oceans bring moisture and powerful storms to the land. The Pacific and Atlantic Oceans act like giant temperature controls, keeping coasts milder in winter and cooler in summer. Coastal cities like Seattle or Miami get more rain than places far from water, thanks to moist ocean air. Large air masses move across the country. Cold, dry air from Canada, warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico, and even dry air from the deserts. The clash between these air masses creates the ever-changing weather we see, from thunderstorms to snowstorms. It's a constant dance of warm and cold, wet and dry, making the weather unpredictable and exciting. That's why you can find so many climates in one country, from arid deserts to lush forests and snowy peaks. From snowy mountains to sunny beaches, it's all about location and geography working together. The US is a weather wonderland because of its size, natural features, and the way air and water move across the land. Let's see how this incredible variety of climates plays out in different regions across the country. Let's start our journey in the Sun Belt, the warm, sunny southern stretch of the US, that's famous for its inviting climate and vibrant energy. This region stretches all the way from the Atlantic coast of Florida to the Pacific shores of California, and is celebrated for its endless sunshine and blue skies. Cities like Miami and Phoenix are especially known for their warm, welcoming climates that attract people from all over the country. Miami, for example, has a tropical climate, hot, humid summers, often cooled by afternoon thunderstorms, and mild, dry winters that make outdoor living easy year-round. It's not unusual to see people swimming at the beach in January, enjoying the warm ocean, while much of the country is bundled up. Phoenix, on the other hand, sits in the heart of the desert. It's hot and dry. Summer temperatures regularly soar above 110 degrees, but the air stays remarkably free of humidity. Rain is rare here, and the sun shines almost every single day, creating a landscape that's both beautiful and challenging. Life in the Sunbelt is shaped by the heat. Air conditioning is a must-have, and outdoor activities usually happen early in the morning or later in the evening to avoid the hottest part of the day. The Sunbelt draws millions of people for its warm weather, outdoor lifestyle, and the promise of sunshine almost every day of the year. Homes are built to stay cool, with shaded windows and patios designed for comfort. And you won't find many snow shovels here. Endless summer is the norm, and the sun is a constant companion, brightening daily life and shaping the culture of the region. Whether it's the humid tropical heat of Miami or the dry desert warmth of Phoenix, one thing is clear: warmth truly rules this region. That's why so many people flock to the Sunbelt, seeking a lifestyle where sunshine and outdoor living are part of everyday life. It's a true kingdom of sunshine and warmth, where the sun reigns supreme and the days seem to stretch on forever. Next, let's see what happens when winter takes over and the landscape transforms into a world of snow and ice. Now, let's head north, where winter is a big deal. Cities like Chicago and Buffalo are famous for cold, snowy winters. Temperatures often drop below freezing, and snow can cover the ground for months. Chicago's winter winds off Lake Michigan make it feel even colder. Heavy snowfalls are common, and the city is ready with snowplows and warm clothes. Buffalo gets lake-effect snow. Cold air over Lake Erie brings huge snowstorms. Some areas get several feet of snow in just days. People adapt, they dress in layers, enjoy winter sports, and gather by the fireplace. The snowy landscape is beautiful, and the change of seasons is a way of life. Winter can be tough, but it's also magical. Life in the north means embracing the cold and making the most of it. It's a world away from the Sunbelt's endless summer. Now let's visit America's rainiest places. Some U.S. regions are famous for rain, like the Pacific Northwest. Seattle and Portland get lots of drizzle and overcast days, making the area lush and green. Moist air from the Pacific rises over the Cascade Mountains, cools, and falls as rain. That's why the forests here are so dense and beautiful. Summers, though, are often sunny and pleasant. The Southeast is rainy too, but with a twist. Heavy downpours and thunderstorms, especially in summer. Warm, moist air from the Gulf and Atlantic fuels these storms. Afternoon thunderstorms can bring intense rain, wind, and lightning. People in these regions are used to wet weather. Raincoats and umbrellas are a must. Rain shapes the environment, filling rivers and watering forests. Whether it's steady drizzle or sudden storms, rain is a big part of life here. It keeps the landscape green and vibrant. Next, let's see what life is like where rain is rare. Now we travel to the dry deserts of the Southwest: Arizona, Nevada, California, and Utah. Rain is rare, and the sun shines almost every day. The Sierra Nevada and Cascade Mountains block moisture, creating a rain shadow and leaving the land dry. Cities like Las Vegas and Palm Springs are built in the heart of the desert. Life here is all about adapting to heat and conserving water. Cacti store water, and homes are designed to stay cool. Air conditioning is essential, and water is precious. Desert nights can be surprisingly cool, with big temperature swings from day to night. The landscape is stark but beautiful, with unique plants and animals. Living in the desert means respecting the power of the sun and the scarcity of water. Now let's talk about America's most powerful storms. Some weather is more than just rain or snow, it's powerful and dangerous. Hurricanes are giant storms that form over warm ocean waters, bringing strong winds and heavy rain. The Atlantic hurricane season runs from June to November, threatening the Gulf and Atlantic coasts. States like Florida, Louisiana, and Texas are often in the path of these storms. New Orleans is especially vulnerable, as Hurricane Katrina showed in 2005. Forecasters track hurricanes using satellites and computer models, rating them from Category 1 to 5. People prepare by boarding up windows, stocking emergency kits, and following evacuation orders. Being ready can save lives when a hurricane hits. Hurricanes are a dramatic reminder of nature's power. Preparation and respect for the weather are key. Now, let's see how Americans get ready for all kinds of weather. With such varied weather, Americans are experts at preparing for anything. In snowy regions, people get snow tires, check heating, and stock up on supplies. In hot areas, air conditioning is checked and homes are insulated to keep cool. Communities set up cooling centers for extreme heat. For severe storms, families have safe rooms and emergency kits with food, water, and radios. In hurricane zones, evacuation plans are a must. Schools teach safety drills, and news stations provide constant updates. Experience has taught Americans to be ready for whatever comes. Preparation doesn't stop the weather, but it helps everyone stay safe. Now, let's see why weather matters to us all. We've traveled across the US and seen its incredible weather variety. Weather shapes our daily lives, what we wear, where we go, and how we work. Farmers, pilots, and construction workers all depend on the forecast. Severe weather can be dangerous, so understanding warnings is vital. Knowing the difference between a watch and a warning can save lives. Weather connects us to the world and reminds us we're part of a bigger system. As our climate changes, understanding weather becomes even more important. It helps us adapt and protect our communities. The weather map tells the story of our country and our lives. Every forecast is a new chapter in that story. So next time you check the weather, remember how much it matters. It's more than just small talk, it's the story of us all. And that's the weather for you.